Listen, you're an all-time great athlete. It's just great to be better than you at something.
Well, we didn't play head-to-head.
Okay, all right.
So just calm down.
Is that coming next?
Oh, that's coming next, man.
First off, we just want to say thanks for having us. This is a dream. I mean, I'm a New York guy, born and raised Long Island, listening to New York sports radio. To be in WFAN studios to me is like I'm shaking right now. This is
our
special.
home right here, man. This is where we own this, baby.
There you do.
And you guys get up early.
Oh, yeah, we do. Trent, you're from Iowa?
I am from Iowa originally, yeah.
What part of Iowa?
Cedar Rapids.
Oh, okay.
Go Hawks.
Yeah.
Go Hawks.
Yep, I see that.
One of my favorite parts of this video was when you walk with Trent, and Trent goes back to the cart and talks to Frankie. He goes, he just asked me about my whole life story. I told him, and then he just used it against me.
That's what he did that all day, Boomer. Did that all day. You would think he was being a nice guy, cordial, wanting to talk. Yeah, let's walk a hole. I'll figure out your whole life history. And then the next tee, he goes, is there water in Iowa? And I was like, I told him, I was just being nice. I told him everything. Now he's going to use it against me.
Yes. Under his breath,
You're an incredible trash talker. Incredible.
Oh, well, it comes with years of experience.
I'm sure.
Getting trash talked and then, responding to it. But I love the Cub Scout pants is what I love. Those blue cotton pants that you wore.
I've been I get a lot of it on the internet for wearing pants. I wear pants every single video.
If I had legs like you, I'd wear pants
too.
That's
exactly right.
The way you got to look at it.
I'm not going to show my, these are out of bounds stakes I got on my legs. There's no chance I'm showing.
But I've been trying to tell him you got to tan them because I was a pants guy for a long time too. I've got better legs than he does. But if you throw a tan on it, it looks way better. His, with as skinny as they are, they're toothpicks. Yeah. They're horrible looking.
All right.
They are horrific. But if you throw a tan on it, they would look way better.
Whose legs are bigger, Al Dukes' legs or Frankie Borrelli's legs?
I didn't come on Boomer Gio to get my legs roasted.
Al, you want to come in here for a second?
What are you, nuts?
Yeah. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Come on
man.
in.
Yeah,
Al's very proud about his.
This is crazy.
Frankie won't show his legs anywhere, and I'm glad we're doing it on radio now.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Get the cameras over there.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
He's got me, I think.
Oh, my gosh. They're almost identical.
This is here. You can come around here to get a shot here if you want. They're almost identical.
His legs are a little tougher.
Yeah, look at this.
Al.
What? Oh, man. What a nightmare.
That literally is Frankie's worst nightmare. Is showing his legs
on television. It wasn't that bad.
Al's very proud of his legs. Plus, he also has some bone density problems.
Osteoporosis.
Yeah.
So Trent is now my idol in the sense that how well he has been playing because, I just started 2.5 years ago. I'm trying to get better. And this guy, you had not seen his progression. Right. You're like, Trent's really friggin' good. And I'm like, yeah, he is right now. And he's been just getting better and better and better. So to be able to do that on camera, you're now my inspiration to get to your level watching the progression.
Well, I appreciate that. And I just broke 90, but I will say the format always helps me as well. Like when I'm out there trying to break 90, break 100, we did before, we're going to do breaking 85 coming up. I always get very, very nervous before the round starts. But when it's a scramble with Frankie, you guys know he played so well that it's not always going to be up to me. When it's all on my shoulders, it's harder for me to do it. But when I play with a guy like that, knowing he's going to hit it 290, and I'm going to be able way up in the fairway, hitting a wedge in, that's way better. But all you got to do, because your game is in there, Gio. Like if you keep playing, you keep practicing, it's definitely in there. You can break 100, you can break 90. Like all you got to do is play and practice, and you just learn little things along the way. And the more you do it, Boomer knows that too. You play, and you just get way better.
I actually thought I made a mistake because I initially said let's play from the white tees because I had no idea how far you could hit it. I did not see you warming up because I had gotten there a little bit late. And I know how far Gio could hit, but I wanted Gio to be able to participate. So I figured, okay, let's play the white tees. And that was not a very bright idea. Once I saw you hit the ball, and as Trent said, when you're playing with a guy that can hit it that far, now all of a sudden the game changes. You guys are playing with wedges in your hands.
Yeah, totally.
And you are like money with your wedge game. Who taught you how to play golf?
So it's funny that you're saying that because the beginning of my YouTube golf life, I became pseudo online famous for not being able to hit a wedge. I mean, I had the yips for 5 straight years.
Butter knives.
They would call me Butter Knives Borrelli.
Really?
Oh my God! Every guy on PGA Tour would make fun of me every time they saw me at an event. We were walking the fairway of Bethpage Black during the PGA Championship with Brooks Koepka on 18 on Sunday, and people are screaming at me, "Butter Knives Borrelli!" I'm walking right next to Brooks Koepka. The guy's about to win the PGA Championship. So it was. I finally sat down one winter, it was like 2 years ago, and I said, I'm done with this, and I'm going to fix this. So I went and I actually saw, we did a series called Fixing Frankie. I saw a sports psychiatrist. His name is Dr. Brett McCabe. He works with a lot of the guys. He works with John Rahm. He works with Billy Horschel. A lot of the mental, psychopaths on the golf course that couldn't really get over certain hurdles. And we went through a whole series, and he just taught me how to have a process, and then he would show me little things. Hey, try and hit this wedge shot at this pin. All right. And he'd stop me. Where are you trying to land this thing? And I'd walk up. I'd put a tee down where I was trying to land it. He goes, that's your problem right there. You're looking at the hole. Like, look at a spot to land it on. Now, all of a sudden, I'm taking it back a little shorter, and I'm making more pure contact. Little things like that started to connect, and then I went out and played more, and it was like a whole new game.
You know, I have a golf psychopath in my life.
Yeah.
He's sitting next to me. I'm just wondering if he's available for this psychopath over here.
Of course.
Oh, man, I need all the help I can get. So on the beginning of the podcast, when you guys do that little montage, who is that? That's not Gary Player, is it? That says Butter Knives Borrelli?
Bryson. That's Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, wow.
No. There's a guy with like an axe. He's like, they called him Butter Knives.
It's Immelman.
Trevor
Immelman.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, they call him Butter Knives Borrelli.
He said on a
slicing
broadcast.
it
He said
across
that
the
during
green.
like the Masters.
Yeah, he did. He said it during a broadcast, which was insane.
We got Trevor Immelman to say something during the Masters this year. Was it on Sunday?
It was on
Hey,
Sunday.
easy. Well, listen, he didn't say it on air, did he?
Oh, yeah.
I had him on. We had him on the podcast.
He didn't say our name, though.
I know. We might want to keep that on the down low.
I know. We
said it on the podcast.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right, okay.
We have him on the podcast right before the Masters every year. And for 2 years, I had been saying, I think the 15th green at Augusta looks like a saddle.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like you're hitting up onto a saddle. And I was like, Trevor, if you can work that into the broadcast at any point, please do it. Our fans will go crazy. We'll go crazy. First year, he didn't do it. And we had him on again. He was like, I got scared. I got nervous. I didn't want to say it. You know why. And
Yeah,
he was just
of course.
I don't want to do it. And this year, when he came on the podcast, I was like, you don't have to reference my name. You don't have to say Barstool. You don't have to say Barstool Trent. Just say Saddle, and all of our fans will know it.
It was
And
incredible.
when they did the flyover on Sunday of the 15th
for Scotty's hole, like Scotty's come up to the 15th,
Yes.
and they do this flyover, and I got everyone in my family. I said, "This is it. It has to be it." They're doing the flyover, and he gets to the green, and he goes, "It reminds me of a saddle." And we lost our
we went
minds.
crazy.
It was unbelievable.
Trevor's a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Shout
he's
out
the
to him
best.
forever for doing
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Frankie Borrelli, Trent Ryan, Foreplay podcast, of course, the YouTube channel, Barstool Sports in studio with us. You can check out our match on their YouTube channel. We put it all over all the socials, their socials, so it's up there and watch. And you guys have done something that is, I thought, impossible to do. You know, and also others in the space, whether it be Grant Horvat or others, where you look at the comments and everybody's positive. Like,
It's
most. The comments of your video or our video.
Yeah.
I mean, Frankie, you're playing great. Trent, it's so fun watching you. Like, it's amazing. The internet is such a toxic, horrible place. But in this space, when people like you and you're actually, you know, you're being respectful of the game and working hard, you're actually getting positive feedback on the internet, which is bizarre.
It is.
It's been a grind to get that.
Yeah.
I would say that we were actually getting probably the most hate out of any of the groups. I don't know what it is. Maybe just the Barstool guys, they think we can take it. Riggs, our third guy, he gets it bad with the handicap stuff because he's been having some pretty bad rounds on air recently, and we know that he has the ability to be a really good player. And people just don't like that like he's not playing towards his number. He's having some bad rounds. He can't get off the tee. We did a match against Sam Burns. The first tee, he tops it and then drops his club and almost hits Sam Burns in the head. He's just going through it right now. So that's he'll get it from time to time. But yeah, people have been generally nice. It's been nice to see.
Well, the great thing is that the golf community is a great community.
It's the best.
And you know, everybody loves the sport that plays it, and Gio is now finding that out.